Tilekiyose. So I've been gone for a while. I'm going to try to make this quick video to explain why. Hopefully it won't be like my 1 hour long videos of me just rambling on about why I've been gone. Although it's been more than almost a year now that I've been dealing with major stuff, I'm gonna keep it as simplified as possible. So the first thing I can make a whole video about is how work has been treating me non-stop for 7 months, to the point where my mental issues started kicking up, to the point where I had to warn them, yo, don't keep treating me the way you have treated me, or else you might regret it, I might regret it, and it's gonna be good for no one around me. Work responded in the worst thing that anyone can respond to when someone has a mental issue, which was with the prove it. Alright, so you want me to prove that I have what I said I have: anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, and depression. I've already gone through this multiple times. I've made it no secret in my channel here. I do have depression, I do have anxiety, and I have PTSD, specifically from war. What I'm at right now is just like, I don't know why I have to prove it, but if I have to quote unquote prove it one more time, I am going to regrettably do something that I will regret, or that's what I'm feeling right now. So, I've been dealing with, and I think I've mentioned this before on my "You Are Not Depressed" video, where someone had the gulls to say, depression is like this remote. It comes, and it goes, and then it comes, and then it goes. Kind of, except for the fact that if you have, depression doesn't come and go if you have the major chronic version of it, which is what I have, and I have pretty bad depression as far as I have about at least 1 to 5 suicidal thoughts a day for 20 years. So when I was getting evaluated, this is my second therapy session. This is my second therapist that I've been in, and 2 sessions in, they recommended I take antidepressants, whereas my previous therapist, it was about 5 sessions in, and they said, you might need to take antidepressants. Cool. So 20 years dealing with suicidal thoughts every single day for 20 years, you kind of have to develop methods of dealing with it or end up dead. I'd rather be the person who takes methods of it. So I've done a bunch of things such as breathing, exercising, distractions, listening to music, watching movies, playing video games, doing literally almost anything that I could think of to distract me, escape, and avoid the fact that I'm depressed and have an anxiety disorder. So what I came across was this supplement called 5-HTP, and this supplement here has helped me with my anxiety because it's a mood and relaxation supplement that you can get over a counter in anywhere from CVS, Target, Rite Aid, Walgreens, Walmart. You can get the supplement. You don't need a prescription for this, and this is what I was taking in order to deal with my anxiety for about 2 years, and I took it on an as I needed basis, not every single day. Going back to the fun therapy session, I was getting evaluated for the drugs prescription. The person who was going to prescribe me this medication said, I don't feel comfortable giving you this because I fear that you might be those one of those 1 in 10 people who end up. I don't feel comfortable giving you this because I feel like you might be one of those 1 in 10 people that end up being worse with this medication and end up dead. to me doesn't sound so bad, but I had to explain that I did take this. So because I did take this, they decided to prescribe me a low dosage of this. And if you don't know what this is basically an antidepressant known as, well, name brand of the antidepressant known as Prozac, but that's the name of it without the, how do you call that, private labeling or name brand version of it. So this is 5-HTP. It's a very small pill. It's like circular, and it tastes like, I don't know what to explain what it tastes like, but that's what I used to take. Now they want me to take this. If you don't know what this is, that's the little blue strips. I'll try to find a picture of it and put it up here so you guys can read and have like a list of side effects or something. With 5-HTP, it helped me relax. I would still have suicidal thoughts because I have about 1 to 5 suicidal thoughts a day, every single day, for at least 20 years. That's again on a good day. And I feel like I'm just reiterating kind of what I said on my "You Are Not Depressed." Because for me, my depression comes and it doesn't go. It worsens, it lessens, but it doesn't ever go away. Not unless I do something for it to go away. And by do something, I mean take something drastic, do something drastic for it to go away. My depression is not going to go away. I've been depressed for as long as I can remember. I do not like being depressed. And honestly, for people who are doing this for attention, fuck you. This is not something that's cute. This is not something that's quirky. This is not something that's like, oh, it's me. So I have like this, it's not like a Costco membership. It's not a privilege to go and shop at Costco. It's like depression isn't something that I'm glad to have. I would be glad to get rid of it to the point where I don't want to take antidepressants because I know that the fact that it increases suicidal thoughts is more of a side effect and it's a negative thing. It's like, I already have so many thoughts. I've had more than like 500 thoughts in one day of killing myself. And I counted it during a tally mark on my notebook, so I know for a fact it's not something that's like I want to deal with more of. So I didn't want to take this medication. But here I am at the end of my rope where like I feel like I can't take it anymore, so I need to take something to help me with it. And hopefully it will help me. I mean, the process takes about 4 to 6 weeks for the medication to take effect. I'm experiencing the negative side effects of it, but I'm not experiencing any of the good side effects yet. This medication is making me nauseous, drowsy, dizzy. It's making me pee a lot more. It's making me... I'm still depressed. I don't feel any better with it. Whereas with 5-HTP, I would have a depressed and suicidal thought, but I'd be like, you know what? It's not so bad. I could just ignore it. And with this medication, I'm having trouble ignoring it. And I'm still having anxiety. So the downside of doing this... The downside of doing this medication right here is that I can't take this. And that's going to be fun. But I already hate this medication. I'm just now counting down to like 4 to 6 weeks. Once I get to the 4 weeks mark, if I do not see any drastic improvement than what I am right now, I will stop taking this because I'm tired of taking this every single day. On 8 o'clock, I'm like, oh, it's 8 o'clock. Well, let me take it. I need to take my pill. Because if I don't, it's going to be worse for me. Can't just... And that's the other problem with antidepressants and why I refused to take them. And the first time I was diagnosed with depression, the person suggested I take antidepressants is because it's one of those medications that it's hard to get off of. If I take 5-HTP, and I don't want to take it ever again, I could just put it down and not take it ever again. Not take it ever again. And the only side effect that I would have would be experiencing the other things normally, whereas in anxiety and my mood disorders that I have. But I won't actually have like, I don't need another supplement to wean me off that supplement, but I will need something to wean me off of get me off of antidepressants. So that's why I didn't want to take antidepressants, but I'm at the point of my life where like I'm like, beggars can't be choosers, so I can admit that I need help, and that's why I decided to take antidepressants, even though I do not want to take them. Hopefully I'll be a lot better. Maybe I'll get back on the swing of things, of making videos to kind of also help me with my anxiety and stuff. I did want to make one response video since last year, but I couldn't because so much stuff happened one after the other. Long story short, I found myself back in therapy now again, and hopefully this time will, one, be the last time I do, and two, I will be able to, with help, because I can admit that much, I need help, and with help I will be able to get off of my mental depressed states and be cured or something. Anyways, peace. Bye.